Hello everyone and welcome back to the NASCAR M&Ms Cup Series here on the Budweiser Sports Commentating booth. It's been a while, guys, but we are back here to kick off another season of racing here at the M&Ms NASCAR Cup Series. It'll be interesting to see what happens. It's been over 3 months since we commentated here, so this is going to be really interesting. Let's see who all we've got racing today. We've got Jude, Brian, Moxie, one more, Jordan, let's see, Spec, and Watermelon Colin here. And the green flag has dropped at Iowa as we are now getting in, and the race has gone green. Side by side going into turn 3 there. 55 out in second place there. That's one more, using the momentum to his advantage to go to the inside. And he's on the inside going into turn 1. And a little bit of contact between him and that one car. Another important thing to mention here is this is going to be the last season with these old Gen 6 race cars before we switch over to the next gen. This could actually happen this season, but as of right now, it's just going to be the Gen 6 cars this season. Nice. And it looks like the 18 going on the inside there with a big run going into turn 3, and he's through. We got the 95 of Watermelon Colin there hanging around in the back with a pack of 3 cars. The 21 trying the inside. Didn't work. And the car ahead of him, both of them go up the racetrack. 95's taking it 3 wide going into turn 3. He dives to the inside trying to get the bumper under the 21 car. And forces the 69 and the 21 up into the wall there. There we go, in the lead, the number 1 car of Moxie there. We're going to start the season off right. If I remember correctly, this does determine your starting position for the 500, which is coming up in just a few days, so stay tuned for that. And here we go, there's Brian there. The new car this year, the 21, my car there, a couple seasons back, first or second season, fighting for 5th place, 5th or 6th, somewhere around there, trying to take that away from the 95 of Watermelon Colin. Watermelon Colin putting him up in excellent defense, making sure he does not get around. And there's Spec in that 18 car going for 3rd. Probably going to try the inside on 3 and side by side coming out of turn 4. And who's going to have the momentum? It's going to be the 18 car. He's through. And Jude in the 23 car trying to take a shot at one more there, going to the inside, but that did not work. He's going to try again going into turn 3. And gets him nowhere. It's just going to hang behind that 55 car for now. So 55 once again tries to go to the inside. And there's trouble. It looks like the 95 there, really far behind. May have hit the wall, maybe had a little spin. Not sure what happened. He's now in last. Probably a bit of contact from that 21 car. They were racing pretty hard. And here we go. The 55 going on the inside there. And there's one more. Going around, there's a wreck. The 18 is around and almost had a bad accident there. The 69. Caution is out at Iowa here for the first time tonight. Big wreck there. Not really sure what happened to the 18. Just probably, he may have gotten hooked there, but he went to the outside wall, and that was it. It's gonna have to, and that is spec there. Pit road is open this time around. We've may have a couple of takers. There's the 69 of Finn there. Or, excuse me, Jordan, 69. And who's going? Moxie and Brian stay out on a risky pit strategy. Everyone else going in. Just follows back in on his pit stop. And Heat 5 buggy graphics once again causes a wreck on pit road. So it's interesting to see what these guys are going to go for here. Really, I think this is just a 25% race. So it's going to be a decent amount of laps. Definitely get some fresh tires on the... excuse me. The left front. I know that tire's got to be worn in your right rear. And we've got Choose Cone coming up this time at the line. Let's catch back up with our leader. There we go, Moxie, our leader in the #1 Monster Energy car. And I think he's going to choose the outside. And Brian's going to be on the inside there. 69 of Jordan on the inside behind Brian. 23 of Jude up on the high line. We'll be helping Moxie on this restart. Watermelon Colin will back up Jordan there on the restart on the inside line. One more, and let's see who's that behind him in that 18 car. That is Spec. Both choose the outside line, hoping for momentum going into turn 1 and on the exit of turn 2, carrying that speed down the back straight. Maybe that'll give them the line they want if they can get by the inside line. Right on board with Jude here for the green flag. And the green flag waves here in Iowa as we get back to racing. Brian out to an early lead. He's got some help from Jordan as Jordan tries to take first and moves him up the racetrack straight into Moxie. Close call there. And there's a wreck. It looks like the one car, I think that's Moxie on the inside wall there, spinning out. Looks like traffic may have backed up from that aggressive block from that aggressive move there. Then Brian actually may have caused that incident there. As so we're hearing it's just a little too aggressive going into turn 1 there. So they're in the back. So they definitely should have a little bit of damage there that they've got to fix. Everyone's back formed up with one more. In fact, he's in the second row on the inside for this restart. And the green flag's out at Iowa once again for another caution. Brian's trying outside now. Car's fanning out. Two teammates side by side. Jude and one more. Almost making contact. One more is not where he wants it, right? His car right now. His car looks good. Doesn't look too tight, fortunately, but he's probably going to want to get out of there and dive into that corner like what Jude is doing right now. There he goes. Now he's up on the high line. Jude on the inside line. 3 wide. Watermelon Colin. That could be 4 wide there coming out of that turn. And fortunately, it was not. That could have been bad. So, the 69 of Jordan out in the lead right now. 55 and a 23 close behind. So 23 is going to try on the inside this time around. And 55 has got to be driving with his mirror right now. He sees the number 1 car coming for him right there. And Watermelon Colin tight going through the middle of 1. Everybody's moving around. Everybody getting close. See 18. Ooh, almost gets his nose cut off there. Watermelon Colin trying the high line. It's one of the first people. Jordan goes really low. Something happened. Probably got loose. Little contact with Moxie going into turn 2 there. Or turn 3, excuse me. And that gives Jude the lead. And here we go. Moxie trying that high line. That Watermelon Colin was just on. He dives. He hits one more. Keep it together though. It's 3 wide down the back stretch. 3 wide going into turn 3 as well. And there's still 3 wide going out of 4. Brian hanging back, looking for an opening here because he does not want to get messed up with this. And fortunately that expands. Now there's a big pack. This is exactly what the 21 wants to see. And somebody's off the wall. There's a wreck. It's Jordan. And Moxie once again go into the inside safer barrier. Caution is out again. After a couple of laps of green flag racing, they are back in the wall. And the 21 of Brian getting a penalty for forcing Jude into the pit road. So he will be starting in the back. That is the number 21 car. Late braking on the 21's part there. And Watermelon Colin just puts them into the wall. I guess they're trying to cause a caution there. And I think it is a caution. As we wait for the computer to let everybody do the pit stops. Well, definitely an exciting race there as we got that last wreck on camera finally. Been everywhere else but the wrecks. I'd like to thank you guys for... And here we go, the 21 car in the back for this restart, serving as penalty as we come around to the green flag. And the green flag's out once again at Iowa. The 21 moving up high instantly, trying to get a good launch into turn 1. They come around. Moxie and Jude side by side out of 2. And Moxie trying to cut him off with a huge run into the corner. And Jude's going to come back at him out of 4. Moxie is really good into the corner entry here. Just really aggressive, really fast. The 23 just can't match as he goes into the wall. But the 23 just can't match on the entry. He's good on exit, but cannot get the entry down like the number 1 car can right now. Watermelon almost cut Brian's nose off right there. As they about go spinning into the infield grass. The 55 and the 23 going at Moxie now. And they're close behind each other. The one's going to have the advantage coming out of turn 4. 55 trying the inside. And the number 1's going to cut him off, taking away his line. The 1's going to hold the lead down the backstretch. Jude and the 55 have one more, doing an excellent job today. Been running up in the top 3 for most of the day. As they've been both fighting for this lead. But the number 1 car, and you can't get him out of there. He is not coming out of that first position, not without a fight. He's been in the lead for the longest today. There we go. Looks like the 23 is trying to get by his teammate there, but can't get through. Let's go see what's going on further back as these guys duel it out for the lead. go. Just Brian going into turn 3 there. Having a rough day so far. Been in 2 accidents and suffering from a pit lane penalty there. Trying to make up ground and get back up to the front where he needs to be. Here we go. It's another car we haven't talked about very much today. That's the 18 car of Spec. Going into turn 3 there. Looking strong. And Moxie wins. And that is the race. Or stage 1, I'm not really sure. Let me ask real quick. Is this stage 1 or the race? Oh, okay. So this is stage 2. So one thing that Heat 5 needs instead of the new next gen cars is a lap counter and who's in a leaderboard for spectator mode. Man, it would be so much better with that. And the green flag gets ready to wave. And stage 3 is underway at Iowa. This is it. This is where it all counts. The final stage to determine one of the starting positions of the Daytona 500 is coming up here. Like I said, just a couple of days. So here we go. The 23 on the inside. And almost 3 wide going through that corner. Brian. Oh, Watermelon Colin with an aggressive move. Pushes the 18 up the racetrack, or yeah, that was the 18. The number 1 car still in the lead is Jude, and one more fight it out, trying to get that second position. And Jude's gonna have a big run. He's in first going into turn 3 on the exit of 4. And the one's gonna try again on the inside. This time he's got help from one more. Not really, as he almost gets hooked there. Jude into the wall. Oh, 21 with a huge dive. And the 21 a little frustrated with that 23 car. A good block from the 23, cutting off one of his runs. So 21 sits in 4th, not where he wants to be right now. You can see the leaders, but it's just out of reach. He's got to hope for something to happen here in his final couple of laps. The 55 may have a completion on that pass there. Right on board with the 23 and Jude, who's just behind him in 3rd. And the 55 through to the front finally breaks the lead. Finally gets that lead out of the number 1 car's jaws right here. But no, the number 1's not done with him. Here it goes on the inside. Almost. It's right on board with the number 1 of Moxie there. As they are fighting it out. The 55, he's going to have help from his teammate this time around. They both ride up really high. It's not the strongest line here tonight. Got to had a couple of drivers try it, but the 55 is holding his ground though. And the 55 with a run from that outside turn gets in front of that 1 car, so 1 tries the inside again. The 1 just can't do it. The 55 has got way too much momentum on the outside going down the back straightaway. And there's a little bit of contact. The 1's going to have him this time. Here goes the 23. He's going to capitalize on it. He's going to try Moxie's line on the inside. Moxie slows down big time. The 55 gets wedged. See who's going to have the momentum. Jude cuts the 1 car off. And the 55, huge run into the inside of Jude there. Someone tries to go around him. They're wedged. Lots of contact. Let's see. Man. Here we go. One more on the outside this time around. And Moxie's trying to defend. Jude's in the grass. And he goes to the back. He could have won. He was so close, but still something could happen as there's bumping everywhere going down the back straightaway. The 21 now back within striking distance for the lead. The 55 still on the inside in the lead. But for how long? Here we go. He's going to have help this time from the 21 of Brian. There's a little bit of contact going out of 2. And the 18's on the wall. That is the 18 of Spec. Jude's in the wall. No caution as the race keeps going. The 55 and the 1 continue to duke it out. Here comes Jude. And he hits the wall again, and he's around. Jude around on the middle of 1. And the 55 still trying to chip away at the 1's lead. Of course, they're not very far apart, but he can't seem to get a foothold on that first position there. It's Brian a little low into that corner. And the 55's loose. He's into the inside wall. There we go, the 69 also in the wall. Moxie's still in the lead. 2 cars around on the front stretch, and that is the caution. Jordan. And looks like Watermelon Colin also involved there. What happened? The 55. What happened on the exit of turn 2? 55 just lost control. Is that 55 car? It looks like he may have put too much load on that right rear tire going out of 2. I've definitely done that before. Oh, there's another car. Apparently. I think that was the 95 of Watermelon Colin took him out. Not really sure. Could not see the full picture from the hood cam of that 21 car. But he's now back near the back. He's got a lot of ground to make up. And they're bumping into 3 wide going out of turn. Oh, there's a wreck. Caution is out again. Man, that was a hard hit. Who was that? That was Spec. Fortunately, that one was caught on tape. There we go. There's Spec. And one more hard into the wall. After Brian cut somebody off. Man. Tough luck for these guys. And green flag again at Iowa. After a string of crashes. Still in the final stage. And the 1 slides into that number 2 spot as Watermelon Collins so close to the lead. Bumps the 55 into the wall there, going out of 2 and down the back straightaway. So you're going to push Moxie around this corner, see if he can get out in front of Jude. And it works for the moment as Jude goes back to the inside. 55 is through, and the 21 early entry into that corner. And 23 in second. Once again, it is the teammates, Spec, that's one more in Jude. Going at it for second. Jude a little loose coming out of 4. Moxie there. Oh, 4 wide almost. And a little almost contact between the 21 and the 18. 55. Getting a little comfortable there behind the 1 car. Let's see if something's going to happen. I think this is the last lap. 55 to the inside. He's through to the lead. How many more laps are left? And the one car trying again on the inside. And the one's still hanging on to the inside. Contact! They're bouncing off each other down the back straightaway. 55 going up high. One car slides in front of him. Who was it? And 55 still holding on to the inside now. What a crossover. And the 55 and the one side by side down the back straightaway. Go through the inside. One more. And Moxie just neck and neck. None of them can one up the other. Brian, how many laps are left? Coming to 6 to go at the line. It's a 55 and the one still dueling it out. It's time to crank it up for these last couple of laps. Five to go. Oh! Forget crank it up. The one almost goes into the wall. Four to go. Moxie's gonna have to make something happen fast. He's gonna have a good run coming out of four. Three to go now. Moxie doesn't have much time. He's gonna get a big run into turn one. .55 still hanging on, going into three. The one gets his nose under the 55 car. There's a lap car coming up ahead. It's Watermelon Colin. Two to go now. It's going to be too close to call. It's going to be neck to neck here at the line. And Moxie's got to run. Moxie's got to run on the inside. White flag is flying in the air in Iowa. Side by side, the one in the 55. Still not able to get by one another. Slow car on the inside, that's Watermelon Colin. And it's Moxie and one more. He's in the wall, one more's in the wall, and who is it? One more will win. The clash has been won. What just happened? Man, I wish I had a rewind machine on this thing. Oh my goodness. That was so close. Moxie has got... Man. That is insane. Moxie so close. Side by side into the last corner, and it just didn't work out. Somehow the 55 came back from being wedged into the wall and won the race. I did not see that coming. What a race to kick off the season. What a race. Was not expecting that to happen at all. Man. See who ran the fastest lap of the race. Once we get back to the venue screen. Fastest lap, Moxie. What God. Well, I definitely would go back and rewind that, folks. What a finish. That's going to be all for us tonight, and we will see you guys for the upcoming clashes and the Daytona 500. See you later, folks.